Chapter 3. By now you understand something most people never do. Motivation is a spark. Discipline is a structure. But a structure alone still isn't enough. Because here's the problem nobody talks about. Most people don't fail because they're lazy. They fail because their goals are too heavy to carry every single day. They try to change everything at once. They aim too high, too fast. They rely on massive bursts of effort, and then collapse when life pushes back. Real transformation doesn't come from heroic effort. It comes from small, repeatable actions that feel almost too easy to matter. There's an old story about Bruce Lee. People think of him as superhuman, a legend, a man born with unstoppable discipline. But the truth is quieter. Bruce Lee didn't train randomly. He didn't rely on mood or motivation. He created daily systems so small they were impossible to fail. Every morning, basic stretches. Every day, a few minutes of focused technique. Every evening, reflection and refinement. Not hours, not extremes, just relentless consistency. And over years, those tiny actions turned into speed, power, mastery, and an identity that reshaped an entire culture. This is the system that changes everything. You stop asking, "What do I feel like doing today?" And you start asking, "What is the smallest version of progress I can complete, no matter what?" 10 push-ups instead of a full workout. 1 page instead of a full chapter. 5 minutes instead of an hour. 1 honest attempt instead of perfection. You make your habits so small that your brain can't talk you out of them. You remove friction. You remove drama. You remove excuses. Because once you start, momentum does the rest. This is how discipline becomes automatic, not through force, but through design. You don't build a new life in a single moment of courage. You build it in hundreds of quiet moments of follow-through. And here's the shift that changes your identity forever. You stop trying to feel disciplined, and you start proving it to yourself daily through action. Every tiny win rewires your self-image. Every completed promise builds trust with yourself. Every repeated habit tells your brain, "I am the kind of person who follows through." That identity is more powerful than motivation, more powerful than willpower, more powerful than fear. And once that identity locks in, you don't need hype. You don't need inspiration. You don't need perfect conditions. You move because it's who you are now. But there's one final layer to this system. One mistake that destroys progress even when habits are small and consistent. And in the next chapter, I'll show you the silent trap that makes disciplined people burn out, and how to